The 2011 local government elections brought to you live and clear by the SABC.
And a good afternoon to you. Blind South Africa spokesperson Staffy Telsa says they're excited that the visually impaired will be able to cast their vote during tomorrow's local government elections. She's called on all the 69,000 visually impaired people who've registered to cast their vote.
Blind people can still go to the voting station tomorrow. They can vote in three ways. They can either vote by means of an electoral officer voting on their behalf in front of two witnesses, or secondly, they can bring a reliable friend and a family member who must be a registered voter to vote on their behalf. Of course, they must just make known the party and the candidate they're supporting. The third way is the tactile template or a braille template.
The IEC in Limpopo has dismissed 4 electoral officers since the beginning of the municipal elections. The provincial electoral officer, Nkaro Mateta, says the officials were found violating the electoral code of conduct by being partial. She says one of the dismissed officials was an area manager who was entrusted with the responsibility of carrying IEC materials and delivering them to stations.
This person was using a campaign car. The police stopped the person and the materials were confiscated, and we dismissed that person on the spot. 2 people were also dismissed in Musina because one of them allowed his car to be used for campaigning for a political party, while the other person was biased towards one of the political. So both of them were dismissed. The last person was dismissed in Guyana because this person was campaigning for an independent candidate.
The Mpumalanga Home Affairs Department managed to deliver more than 2,000 ID documents to their owners. Home Affairs announced last week that over 12,000 IDs weren't collected. Regional Director for Home Affairs, Robert Zita, says the mobile officers are playing a significant role in ensuring that IDs are delivered. Zita says their offices will be open tomorrow.
Those that lost their IDs in the meantime should come forward. Where we've got computers, we'll be able to give them a temporary identification certificate over the counter. That is immediately. A temporary identification certificate is 140 rands. So if they bring that, I realize that people are keen to vote, and those that shall have lost their ID books will come forward and we'll be able to assist them.
Well, the IEC says despite a few minor incidents, the second day of special votes has proceeded smoothly. Earlier, the IEC and various stakeholders held a conference call with the provincial election centres for feedback. The Deputy Chief Electoral Officer, Masutu Mwepia, says one voting station in the northwest experienced network problems due to a power failure. However, the matter has been dealt with. The special votes have given the Commission an opportunity to smooth over the challenges that could have arrived during tomorrow's poll. SAFM News.
This elections update was brought to you by SABC News.